the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is February 16, 2025. It is 3:13 a.m. This is video number 2. This video, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it here on PYTE or our Port of Pew service. These are the numbers, all right? Analytics for this channel, there it is, 2,210 views in the last 48 hours. All right, let's go on Twitter. In my last video, I said this will be the first tweet. Okay, always been a supportive of the games, looking forward to new pictures of Harry with Prime Minister Trudeau. All right, so there's no comment, it was a retweet. Let's go into it. All right, so it's a mini thread. All right, Team Trudeau, her, she. Okay, so I'm not sure who's that. Okay, on February 16, which is today, 2025, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and the Greater Vancouver area, British Columbia, will meet with Team Canada competitors at the 2025 Invictus Games. Following this, he will meet with the British Columbia Task Force on Trade and Economic Security. All right. On February 16, 2025, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and the Greater Vancouver, is that the same thing? British Columbia will deliver, okay, so that's different. British Columbia will deliver remarks at the closing ceremony of the 2025 Invictus Games. All right, so that's later today. So I'll be sharing that with you on tomorrow's video. All right, next tweet. And then this coming week, I may not have much videos, okay? So if you don't see any videos, that's because I'm busy. All right, Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025, Prince Harry. This is a video, 4 seconds only, okay? I'm telling you, Harry is busy. moving from one game to the next and everything. 4 seconds only. Alright, so that's that. That's a different language. Harry is always on the move at the Invictus Game 2025. The man is tireless. Yeah, he wants to show all the teams, all the games, you know, their support, his support. So he has to go from one game to the next. And I think from what I've seen, they enjoy themselves. Everybody that was over there, at least all the pictures that I came across, which I share with you. Prince Harry at the Invictus Game 2027 announcement during day 8 of the Invictus Games 2025. Alright, I don't have any video. I may have some videos here, but I don't know if it's that particular event. I guess they're gonna crown who's the next host country. The journey continues from Vancouver to Birmingham. Alright, so that's where the next Invictus Game is gonna take place. I don't know. Okay, so there's no comment. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this, all right, I have it on Translate, Google Translate. It's, I think, Italian. So let's listen to the, I don't know if YouTube is gonna do anything. So there it is here. I have it open. All right, so let's see. Because I did started listening to it. I don't know where it's gonna take place.
United Kingdom important and cordial meeting in Vancouver with the British Minister United Kingdom for Veterans and the People, Mr. Alistair Cairns.
I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna copy this again. And oh, what did I just do? Google Translate. Let's go back. Something. Oh, I messed it up. Hold on. Let me go look for it again. It was there. Alright, let me paste it. Alright, so it could start from the beginning. Alright, so let's play it.
United Kingdom important and cordial meeting in Vancouver with the British Minister United Kingdom for Veterans and the People, Mr. Alistair Cairns. Discussion on the role of armed forces veterans at the Games, but more generally on the valorization of those who have served their country. The United Kingdom will host the next edition of the #Invictus Games in Birmingham in July 2027. Italy intends to initiate the procedures required by the organization, Invictus Games Foundation, to apply as host nation in 2029. Italy since 2018, Italy has had, at the Celio in Rome, the Defense Veterans Center, CVD, which offers healthcare, psychological support and rehabilitation paths. And we are among the very few countries, if not the only one, which provides for soldiers who have suffered permanent damage in service or due to service, to continue to wear the uniform in the honor roll and remain part of the defense. Italy's candidacy for the Invictus Games 2029 is an objective that we want and will pursue in the awareness that sporting events and Paralympic events in particular are a driver of inclusion and a multiplier of values of solidarity and brotherhood. A tool to break down all barriers, material and immaterial, physical and cultural, such as stereotypes and prejudices.
Okay, so that's what this says. Alright, so there's some of the, and I think South Korea had made its bid. A lot of people are rooting for South Korea to get to be the next host country. There's that. There's that. And I think what they are seeing, $, that's all. When you look at what's happening in Canada, some of the venues where they wanted a smaller, they didn't think a lot of people would show up at the opening ceremony. They were hoping at least 20,000. Then when Harry said go bigger, and there's about 40, it's double, 40,000. Okay, that's great, but why is a labor minister involved? Shouldn't that be included the Invictus Game Foundation board members and the patron? Okay, I don't know how it works, but okay, do you know the board members? Was it? Well, Harry made reference to it, and what is it? And his book Spare, when he wanted to create the Invictus. But are they the same though? I know there are some that's moving on. Okay, he's in charge of defense and veterans and MPs for Tsleil-Waututh, Birmingham. I suppose after Birmingham, it's either South Korea or Italy joining the rest who wants it. All right, there's 2 comment here. Okay, but not Invictus. Washington also wants it. Not right now. Now we realize, well, even when Washington, in terms of Washington, D.C., wanted to host it, I was not really for it. I think I was mostly for South Korea. All right, so let me ask Google, who are the board members of Invictus? Okay, that should be... Okay, let me go look for it. Let me pause. All right, so I put here, who are Invictus Games Foundation board members 2025? I put 2025 because when I was starting typing it, I'm seeing different years, so I put 2025 because this is the year we are in. All right, let's see here. The 2025 Invictus Games board of directors include Duncan St. Clair, okay, elected chairs, Deloitte Canada Chill, Genevieve Bonny, managing director and partner, Keith Bridge, sport tourism consultant, Mark Poweska, CEO and Max, Matthew Callagher, board member, True Patriot Love Foundation, Michelle Collins, senior manager, sports. Maybe I should copy that. Okay, the Invictus Game Foundation board of trustees include Melanie Richards, CBE, Patty Nichols. Let me copy this and put it on that comment because, few Google clicks away gives you the answer. So I pasted here. I don't know if this helps because some people were mentioning about Invictus Games Foundation board members. So there it is here. So that's that. Let's leave that alone. Okay, I didn't finish read it, but you could go back and pause your screen and read it. Or you could just search it yourself. Google it yourself. Next tweet. This is a picture. Prince Harry and Meghan with members of the Squamish Nation and Whistler 2025. IG25 Canada. There they are here. That's nice. Harry loves those shoes. Everybody's wearing black shoes but Harry. That's nice. Oh, there's Harry here, there's Meghan, and there's everybody else. That is so nice. Any comments? There's no comment. Let's go to the next one. Okay. We already know this, and the veterans' family have just confirmed it. They don't spend any of their own money. The foundation takes care of everything, planes, meals, accommodation, etc. The veterans and their families don't spend a cent. Did you hear me? They don't spend a cent. Okay, who was asking it? When I saw it, I thought I put it for information purposes, but I don't know who raised the question. Okay, I believe the Invictus Game Foundation partner with veterans charities such as Royal British Legion, who sponsor and delivers Team UK to the games. Bowen Atco donate to IGF, okay, Invictus Game Foundation. Bowen donates millions every year to IGF. Local businesses and individuals can also participate in and donating funds, services like the Olympics. Host nations funds the hosting costs. IGF is a non-profit respected worldwide, and the games are clearly highly valued. This is, I think Harry sort of made reference to that as well at in his book when he mentioned it to William, and William was pissed. And remember, the money to start the Invictus was based on something he created for the veterans. So like I've always said, I've always think Invictus Games is investing into, what's the charity that he created that was part of the Royal Foundation. Oh my god, what is it? The Endeavor Fund. Okay, there's the Royal Foundation, which is Harry and the brother. And then they just tagged the other one. All this, I think it's Harry who created that. Okay, so there's the Royal Foundation. Under the Royal Foundation, there's Harry and William, right? But that represent both of them. And then under the Royal Foundation, Harry created the Endeavor Fund. So any fund for the veterans goes toward the Endeavor Fund. And then now Harry had that idea of the Invictus Games. So now when Harry wanted to create the Invictus Games, he needed money to get it started. Where was it gonna get the money? From the Endeavour Fund. I don't know how the Royal Foundation works, if it has its own bank account, but the Endeavour Fund that Harry specifically created for the vet. Now, when he wanted to create Invictus, he wanted money, and the money came from Endeavour Fund. And then William was sort of upset, there's no money to do that and all of that. And Harry had already spoken to the board members. They gave him the green light. And then they told him how much he could, I think, start it or something like that. And that was going to come from the Endeavour Fund. And then the rest of the money that Harry said was going to come from, how do you call this, sponsors and things like that. So this is where some of these money coming from sponsors. All right. So when William was upset, oh, why you didn't come to him first about this, and again, every time I bring that up, I always feel like William was gonna shut him down, say no, you cannot do it, and then he was gonna go behind his back and then bring it up, and then to make it his own. That's what I always think. All right. But anyway, so like I've said also is that the Invictus Games seems like to me was an investment for the Endeavour Fund. And you know, if they were still there, the money would have been returned quadruple times. And now there's Invictus standing on its own. It just needed the money to get started, to get its foundation started, to get its feet wet. And once its feet got wet, and then people recognize it, and it becomes solid on its own, it will not need any money from the Endeavour Fund. The Endeavour Fund could still remain there. Maybe it would have been used for training of the vets in the UK and things like that. And then once now Invictus Game, it's on its own, it doesn't need any support anymore. It's actually much more than anything else. So it could stand on its own. It has its own money, its own sponsors and all of that. So it could take care of its own. So money for the Endeavour Fund would have been returned and quadruply returned. And probably Endeavour Fund will borrow some money from the Invictus if they need some money for training for the vets. They need new equipment, new studies, or all of that. And I think it's doing that anyway for the vets anyway. But anyway, let's get back to this. All right. It is inspiring to see such strong support from corporation and local communities for our veterans. And that's something I wasn't aware of, that the squad had raised money for the Invictus Game. It's later on I learned, I think it's about 50, I forgot the number. I think it was $50,000 or pounds or something like that. And I shared that on my community board. Once I saw it, I was like, I wasn't aware of that. I would have shared the link for whoever's following me would have go and support. I was not aware of that. All right, great to see companies supporting veterans through meaningful partnership and donations. All right, so that's that. I think that's it, right? From this, I went to that. There's more pictures here. Don't know how it works exactly, but I think it's sometimes outsourced to handle by another national charity, like the Royal British Legion for Team UK. This article talks about this a little. Okay, I'll put the link for you guys. If you guys care, you could read it. Okay, let me pause for a second. All right, I'll read the first two paragraphs. Okay, Royal British Legion says raising awareness of its big investment in Invictus Game is key. The Director General of the Royal British Legion, RBL, has said raising awareness of his charity's financial commitment to supporting UK involvement in the Invictus Games is crucial. The RBL has funded the travel, there it is here, accommodation, training camps, and equipment, as well as in-games support with physios and other specialists for 62 UK competitors and their families. Mark Atkinson, who has been in charge of RBL for a year, spoke to BFBS, I don't know what it stands for, maybe British, I don't know, something, Forces News and Whistler, Canada, where in 2025 Invictus Games are being co-hosted alongside Vancouver. All right, so there's more. So this is telling you a little bit that who support the UK for travel and camp and training and all of that. Okay, the link will be in the description for you guys. All right, so back to this. That is why we should all donate to the foundation on a monthly if we can. I am donating. Okay, like I said, the squad did raise I think $50,000 or something. Okay, that's amazing. There's that. That's in French. You could pause and read it. Let's pause this. That is awesome. There's all of that. Okay, hence Meghan was saying how much they should appreciate Harry, because to pay for everything he probably has to knock on many doors. Let's just go into it. Okay, yes, I can imagine how exhausting it is to get all the corporate sponsors. The games cost millions to put on, and its entire families and even friends that come, plus all the spectators that come to watch. So a lot of money is spent for the games, but a lot of money is also spent in the host city toward the economy. That is true. Okay, it's like an investment for them when they have tourism, and you have the restaurants around the venues that making money from the people who come to watch the game. So it's like an investment for the host country as well, and this is why Korea wants to host it so badly. Okay, so that's that. Let's go to the next tweet. All right, don't forget the link of the article will be in the description. I didn't read it all. I read 3 paragraphs. Next tweet. So there's that. Meghan Markle Valentine's Day, then 2015, and now 2025. I shared this earlier. Well, not this picture. This looks like it's in New York, like Central Park. Oh my God, she's wearing these shoes. My feet will be freezing. That looks like in New York, Central Park. I'll not be surprised if it's not close to Waltman's Rink, where people do roller skating in the summer, and then in winter they do ice skating. There's that. This is what Meghan posted on her IG. This picture, but this 2 pictures of the kids, there's Lily's hand and Archie's back, was in a video. And I think in the video I was seeing Guy, the dog. So that must have been an old video. Okay, so this is extra. IG25 CEO Scott Moore with David Wiseman, Mrs. Musa, and Derek Corbena, IG25. So there they are here. Extra. Prince Harry at wheelchair rugby. There they are here. Okay, yes sir. There they are here. Okay, this is Vogue magazine. I'm not gonna go in it. Meghan Markle was spotted wearing a new signet ring engraved with her and Prince Harry's royal monogram at the Invictus Games in Canada this week. Read on for more on Meghan Markle's new signet ring and its significance. I don't know. Should I just go search for it? Okay, there's the title, the deep meaning behind Meghan Markle's new signet ring. So that's the title. All right, so these were extra. Let me like it just in case if I want to come back to them, it will be on my like folder. There's Harry here. All right, so back to my list. These were extra. Okay, I underestimate how enjoyable it's going to be to watch royalists meltdown. Meghan's Instagram is truly a gift. Happy Valentine's Day. Alright, so this is that. She retweeted that. Who's that? Kate Manzi. Who is that? Assistant editor, royal editor, royal vat. Okay, the Duchess of Sussex posts a new Valentine's Day shot on Instagram saying she's back home while Prince Harry continues at Invictus Games 2025. She says she's beyond proud of what he's created with the games and signed off by saying love wins. These people, they all over her thing and then they're complaining. I just don't understand those people. Okay, there's nothing there to hate more than Meghan having her own Instagram. Divorce where? Unhappy Harry where? Living separate lives where? I know. Okay, heads are exploding. The very few brain cells they contain are smeared all over the walls. I like to think of Meghan giggling at this, but she's probably enjoying her babies too much. Harry loves Meghan. Yeah, he said he's not going anywhere. Especially when he was saying that where the Derangers there keep on lying to the people, there's hope, 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 and it never happened.
The people I feel most sorry about are the trolls who their hopes are just built and built and built. And it's like, yes, 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 yes. And then it doesn't happen.
You know, hoping that Meghan is and him gonna divorce, and it will never happen. Just a little reminder to Harry and Meghan's Sussex's supporters, make sure you go to the Meghan Instagram account, Meghan, to give her a like after you see this post. Also be quick and go to the Meghan Instagram account. She just posted another really sweet post. Make sure to tap her profile picture to it. Yeah, I'm on Instagram, but it's not all the time I'm there. I just go there to post some stuff for people who follows me on IG. It's not that much anyway. And then, yeah, I don't have time. Okay, Gummy is the word. She has raged tweeting negative things about Meghan since Invictus Games started. She is going to need lots of therapy to overcome her obsession. Meghan did well coming back to social media. These crazy people hate seeing her. She needs to continue thriving. Let's pause this GIF. All the royalists need to get a life. Shark horror. A wife sending her husband a Valentine message. I'm guessing nobody has ever done that before. I'm sure now that this is the last day, Harry can't wait to come home right now. Okay, I'm sure they are having a meltdown, LOL. Royal meltdowns are the only reason I'm still on Twitter. Oh my God, some squatties just love to see the nonsense. I just ignore them. It's great. I was so effed off about the wheelchair lies, and then she does this. Okay, practically perfect in every way. And I'm here for it. Meghan dishing it out to them little by little. We see a little piece of her life. She and Harry, like she said, this is her hair of joy, and she is enjoying her Instagram, and I'm enjoying it myself. The trolls, they're going to die today. Why she put another one with the children? Okay, melt away trolls. There is an Insta story now too. The wailing will be intense this week. If the squad didn't put it on Twitter, I would not know, because I'm not on Twitter all the time. I just went and looked, and my eyeballs hurt. Folks are seriously melting down. Bizarre and disturbing. I love wins. Yes, spent separate on LA, one in Canada. I'm loving at the meltdown like. All right, so let me go to the next one. Now this is about the Derangers. Okay. The unwashed, there's the word here, community. Every time Meghan does something good for communities, posts a cute snippet of herself, or when she gushes over her kids and family. I bring you love. This is Meghan. I bring you love. And there's the Derangers. It's bringing love. It's bringing love. Don't let it get away. Break it. Oh my God. The squad, the way they do that thing. So she retweeted that. It's no different from some subreddits. But I always found the, mindset revelation even more shocking. These people are literally parents, and it's breeding ground for hate toward Meghan and some other public figures, though none as bad as Meghan. But yet they're following her. Yeah, you are not going to believe this, but I just watched this episode of the very first time, day before yesterday. Mind you, I have not watched The Simpsons in over 15 years. This is spot on accurate, by the way. Oh my God. That's that. Let me do the last one and then start editing. Even Murdoch wags are admitting that Archie and Lily do exist. It's really bad times for the Rangers. There's the laugh here. The squad, they are everywhere. I don't follow any of these things. The Daily News. Okay, your Daily News. Who is that? Is that the Daily Fell kind of posting? It's all... I don't know. I can't deal with them. If the squad don't take screenshot and share it, I would not know. A delightful peek into royal life, Meghan Markle shares rare moments with Prince Archie and Princess Elizabeth, and fans are buzzing with excitement. What's your take? Catch the adorable details here. Yeah, they're writing their nonsense. This is probably to lure people in, like the squad, to click on it because the caption is positive. But once you read it, it's going to be saying their negative things. I already know their tactic. Okay, royal fan gush over Archie and Lilibet's appearance and Meghan's video. There's no comment here. So that's it. So let's do a prayer. The last prayer that I did was prayer for what? For protections always. Let's see if there's an image. Let's do that. Prayer for protection for my son. Oh my God, it is blurry. Heavenly Father, please protect my son. Protect him from my and his enemies. Protect him from diseases and accidents. Save him from situations that may claim his life. Warn him if his next steps will be fatal. Okay, it's very blurry. Warn him if his next steps will be fatal for him. Save him from evil people. Forgive his sins and transgressions. Keep him under your feet and light. Save him from thieves and murderers. Rest his head on your shoulder and calm his soul always. I was able to read it, but it was pretty good. I wanted to say, I'm not gonna read it. Then something said, just read it. Alright, so that's that. Okay, please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that's it. I think both videos will be on this channel, PYTE. So that's it. Thank you for watching.